This is a little voltage regulator. So it fits right into the Starlink Mini, and this gives you a positive and negative DC. So even though the speeds are slightly lower now with the Starlink Mini, the way it's going to fit on my boat is going to be so much easier because I'm not going to have to keep pulling and putting the Starlink up on a pole like I used to. And so this allows you to do that. So the Starlink is going to come with a very large, let me get this out of the way, standard wall mount adapter. I thought it was kind of interesting that they would include the standard wall adapter. Well, I guess maybe if you're using it as your only internet and you're using it at home. So they include this with, I counted it out earlier, it's a 50-foot cable. And it's only for power because the thing's all Wi-Fi now. There is a wired port in here if you want to run your own router and bypass and all that. But it has just a DC jack here, and it plugs into the bottom of this unit. You can take that piece out if you want, and it's going to plug into the bottom of the unit where it has this little DC port. But if you were to do that, you'd have to run an inverter all the time. So this little device, the output is 30 volts at 2 amps and 60 watts is the maximum output. So it takes 120 in and it converts it to that. Well, the next product that we have coming up here is something for you hardwiring nerds like me. This is a little voltage regulator. The input is from 9 to 28 volts. So this would be what we would call a boost converter. So this is going to boost your voltage up from 9 to 28 volts to 30 volts, 3.5 amps. So it's got plenty, and it comes with the exact size and scale of adapter that you need. So it fits right into the Starlink Mini, and this gives you a positive and negative DC. So in the situation of like my boat, we can actually take this, mount it inside the roof, then I can use this and mount it on the outside of my roof flat, and I can use this on the go. So they've changed the rules with Starlink recently where you're actually allowed to use it in motion up to 100 miles an hour. So I'll try to keep it under 100 when we go on our road trip here. You're also allowed to use it within 12 miles of the coast, unlimited. If you're over 12 miles, there's some rules about it and some times and this and that and different plans. But the idea is that they've opened up a lot of the usability and the utility of this. So even though the speeds are slightly lower now with the Starlink Mini, the way it's going to fit on my boat is going to be so much easier because I'm not going to have to keep pulling and putting the Starlink up on a pole like I used to. And so this allows you to do that.